Greetings and salutations. My name is Nikki. This has been Life Adulting. Welcome back to my channel. So, I feel like a little bit of a mess today. I feel like even though I did shower, I feel like my hair's not ideal. My child is trying to get me, now that they're in cosmetology school, trying to get me to not wash my hair every day. That's going to be a hard one. I spent my entire life washing my hair just about every day. And when I don't wash my hair every day, I can tell immediately. Now, can anyone else tell? I don't know, but I can tell. At any rate, the only thing right now that is not a mess is my desk. My desk is cleaned off, with the exception of the computer and the monitor that are on it. But I have clear space to do a typewriter Lego set, to film some cache stuffing videos, which I'm kind of really excited about. All the things. I have time for all the things. No, time, space. I have space for the things. And that is just a huge thing for me. I have several videos of me cleaning off my desk and avoiding my desk and cleaning off the bookshelf that is in front of me and behind you. And that's great. It's cleaned off, but it took me a while to finish my desk. I just decided I didn't know what to film this morning, so that's what I was going to do. So that's what I did. Holy cow, there has been an amazing reaction to a response to the video that I posted midweek about my health not being a priority and that having to change. I have gotten more comments. I've gotten more views. It's probably my most watched video at this point. Amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out and for taking the time to comment. Like, that's really cool. I got a couple comments that I think were, one person accused me of not being married and not having children and how it was obvious. And it's like, not sure how that obvious that is, because I am both, well, married, but separated, and I do have children. I'm not sure why that's a slam, though. There's nothing wrong with being single and not having kids. To each their own. At any rate, so I'm gonna try really hard to make my midweek video be a health update. Now, I'm hoping that the threat of having to record a video every week with absolutely no progress, so sorry, is enough to get me to make progress. However, if every single week it seems like it's not working or there's not progress being made, I might try to find some accountability partners. I had one person offer in the comments. That was super sweet. Yes, thank you. So yeah, so part of doing an update video is having something to track. My dietitian, because I do see a dietitian, I feel like I've been wasting her time for like the 2 years that I've been seeing her, because I just haven't been trying. But that changes. That changes today. Actually, it started yesterday when for lunch I had a salad, this monster salad with a whole bunch of meat and ham, cheese, turkey, or chicken, I'm not sure which, and a variety of different lettuces. That was a really good lunch, and I managed to not put dressing on it. That's a small step. It's not going to make all the difference in the world, but it's a small step. I am trying to watch my portion sizes, but the goals that I set with my dietitian, I have to look at them, is to drink 1.5 Stanleys per day. That's a 40-ounce Stanley, and so that would be 60 ounces. I would like to make that 2 whole Stanleys a day. I think I can do that. It will take a little getting used to again, because for a while I was drinking a gallon a day, which I think I said was 64 ounces. No, I think it's 128, which would be 4 of these, 3 of these, and a glass of water, which I usually get a cup of water in the morning when I'm getting ready for work and taking my meds and brushing my teeth and things like that. So 2 Stanleys a day. I'm just gonna have a short week of reporting if I'm going to do a midweek video. We'll see how it goes. I need to schedule my 3 p.m. snack. So when we were home with COVID and everybody was working from their living rooms, I had no problem not overeating. I would eat breakfast with the kids, start work. At noon, I'd get up, I'd make everybody lunch, I'd go back to work. At 3 p.m., I'd be like, I'm kind of hungry, let me get a snack. And I would go and I would get a reasonably sized snack from the kitchen, like a small bowl of chips. I mean, not that the chips are good snacks, but it wasn't like a bag of chips. It wasn't like, those big bags that are 1 per serving. But anyway, I'd go get, a small bag of chips, and then 5 o'clock, I'd be done with work. At 6 o'clock, I'd make dinner. And it was easier to not eat between meals. So I don't know why it's so hard for me now to be constantly eating between meals, especially at work, except for the fact that I have lots and lots of, I have a drawer of snacks. And even though I have tried to keep healthy snacks in there, such as beef sticks and nuts and raisins and craisins and stuff like that, I have also gotten lots of high carb snacks like fig bars, and there's Pop-Tarts in there right now. At any rate, so I figure if I schedule a snack, and maybe that's part of my homework, is to go when I go to the store to get something that I can pack, and like, okay, 3 p.m. I have this meat and cheese, or I have that carrots and hummus. I need to schedule out that 3 p.m. snack so that I'm not grazing the rest of the day, because if I get to work and I have a protein shake and something for breakfast, which unfortunately is usually a fig bar, which is pretty high carb, and I need to keep my carbs low. So I need to adjust my breakfast. But if I get to work and I start working, I'm usually good until 11:30. And that's when I realize I'm getting hungry. So at 11:30, I could have lunch and then work until 3. Fingers crossed. That's the goal. I need to have takeout 2 times or less per week. And takeout meaning getting DoorDash at work, which I do occasionally, or going and getting coffee and egg bites at the gas station, or driving through a McDonald's or a Wendy's. I need to keep those external visits to 2 times a week, which is just progress. Just track it in progress. And then 3 times a week, I want to do seated yoga. I would love to do regular yoga, but my knees say no thank you. And so I have done in the past seated yoga. I really enjoyed it until I was doing it every single day, and sometimes twice a day, and I got sick of it. I just got tired of it. So I am going to resume doing that. It's a 30-minute session. It's not, it was strenuous to start, but then it really did help a lot to increase my flexibility. Like, I was able to put my palms on the floor, and I've never been able to reach, like, standing up and trying to touch my toes. I've never been able to hit the floor my entire life. And this yoga was getting it done for me. So 1.5 Stanleys a day, schedule my 3 p.m. snack, 2 times or less for takeout, 3 times a week with yoga. I'm gonna start yoga today. I'm gonna try and get all 3 in before the video, midweek video, and we're gonna see if we can make this work. Slowly but surely. And at some point today, I'm gonna go up and well, no, actually, I can put my last weight from the dietitian's office. So that is fully clothed, obviously, but no socks or shoes. So my boots aren't contributing to the weight on the scale. I'm just going to use that when I either have to go in for med checks with my psychiatrist or when I do appointments with a dietitian. I am just going to use those weights. I'm not going to weigh myself at home. It just doesn't seem helpful. So I'll give weight updates when I have those appointments. And what else is going on today? What else is there to talk about? Kitty. My cat's jumping on the shelves that he can now reach because there's not crap all over them. I think today I might start working on my Lego typewriter set. I'm super excited. That was a Christmas gift from my son, whose birthday is coming up. He's going to be old. I don't feel old enough to have a child old enough to drink. And I am so grateful for myself that I chose to have children young, because now as they are adults, I still have some of my 40s left, and I'm kind of psyched about that. So maybe Legos later on, maybe nap. Yeah, and that's it. I'm sorry that I don't script these videos, but that's probably never gonna happen. So you just didn't hear from my chaos. I hope everyone's having a spectacular day. If you're not having a spectacular day, I hope you're having a good day. If you're not having a good day, I hope tomorrow is better. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.